Hi, this is Don Samuels, your City Council member and Chair of the Public Safety Committee. And today at Council we had a significant change to our ordinance proposed regarding dangerous animals. And this is to protect the community even more and to strengthen our ordinances. And this, especially in the light of the recent attack on the mailman, it was important that we quickly respond and add some heft that would protect mail carriers and all of our citizens. So today we came up with several changes in the ordinance. First of all, we're now going to be able to declare potentially dangerous animals that attack people entering someone's property who have a legal right to be there, like mail carriers, or someone, a repair person that's been called by the owner, or someone who has a delivery of some kind. You have a legal right to be there and the dog attacks you. You didn't get bitten because you had some evasive action or you shielded yourself. And previously that was just as if a non-situation basically. And that dog, even though it was vicious, was able to kind of almost be affirmed by the incident. Now we're declaring the dog potentially dangerous and all of the requirements that brings along around having to have a muzzle if you want to have the dog outside, having to have fencing, having to have restraints of one kind or another, and assurances of one kind or another will apply. Secondly, if a dog bites an animal unprovoked on or off the property of the owner, that dog is now going to be declared dangerous. That was not, or if it attacks an animal. That didn't happen before. So you could have a dog bite another animal substantially and it would be just declared potentially dangerous and not dangerous. Now it's dangerous. And then if you have a daycare and you have a potentially or a dangerous dog, you have to get rid of the dog or the daycare. You can't have both in the same space. In addition, if you have a dog declared potentially dangerous or dangerous, you're supposed to have a muzzle and a leash. And previously, we wouldn't be able to basically back that up. So now when the inspector comes to your house twice a year to see if you're complying with the requirements of the ordinance, you have to have the leash physically there. You can't say, oh, I can't find it, or I don't know where it is. If you do not have the leash, the dog will be taken. And it would be very difficult to get the dog back. And then some people are saying that their dogs are lost or stolen or missing after it's been declared dangerous. Now, and they're hiding the dog. Now we require that if your dog is lost or stolen or missing, you have to report it within 10 days. If you do not, and we check later and the dog is missing, you will be fined. And finally, usually if you had a dangerous dog declared and a second dog or declared dangerous, then you would not be able to own a dog in the city for 5 years. And now we're doing the same for potentially dangerous dogs. If you have a potentially dangerous dog, 2 different occasions, 2 different incidents, you won't be able to own a dog in the city for 5 years. And then really finally, usually if your dog killed another dog or an animal, we could not have a destruct order. The dog could be declared dangerous and then you could get it back with certain constraints. But now we're saying if the attack on the victim dog was vicious and deadly, then we will declare that dog dangerous, we will seize the dog and put it to sleep. And so you can see we're making all of these changes to tighten up our ordinances to make sure that you are safe and to make sure that the people who serve you, like your letter carrier, your delivery persons, have an extra shield of protection against dangerous animals. Thank you.